Alright, so today I'm going to show you all how to do an assembly the right way. A couple different types of constraints that we're going to work with. One being mate, one being flush. I'm also going to show everybody a way to use the insert constraint, which you'd use if you had to put a circle, like a cylinder type item, into an existing hole. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on New, and the symbol for doing an assembly is Standard.iam. Think of the dog food IAMs if you're confused. I'll double click on that, and that will prompt a screen that allows me to place as many items as I want. The one thing I want to warn people about when it comes to placing items is there's no reason to place more items than necessary at one time, because what happens is you get so many things on one screen, you can lose track of where certain items are at. It can also be awfully difficult to put items together when you got another item right next to it. So you want to make sure that you space it out well. In order to place an item, first you're just going to go over where it says place. I don't even bother clicking on this drop down arrow because that can cause more problems. So in other words, just click on the top half of the icon. And then it's going to ask me, what do I want to place into my assembly? So what do I want to put together? I'm going to go with the brown tabletop first, and I'm going to zoom that out so I got a little bit more room. Right click when you're done placing all the items that you want in there, and go to Create or Done. Go back to Place again, and I'm also going to select a brown leg. And like I said before, the nice thing about an assembly is that you only have to make each part one time. You can place as many of these components as you want, as I am illustrating right here, into your assembly. Right click, Done, or Create. Alright, that puts us to the next area where we're going to start putting these items together. You'll notice along the upper left side over here, this is your browsing history right over here where my cursor is going. There's a thumbtack right here. The thumbtack means that the item is grounded. Some of you have been grounded before, and you know exactly what that means. It means you can't do much. It's the same concept here. The tabletop, in this case, is what is grounded. So look at this. If I click on here and try to drag it around, I can't do that because it's grounded. So that means all the items in this assembly need to come to this. So let's put the legs on. I'm going to use a constraint, which can be found right here. Gives a little bit of a description for you. Right? You've got some options right here. This is your toolbar. The mate key is right here. And here's mate and flush. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to click on mate, and then we're going to zoom in. I want to mate the leg to the table. So I'm going to click on this top surface or face of the leg, and I'm going to tell it that I want it constrained or mated to the tabletop. Alright? And you can get kind of a gratifying little noise when it works that kind of gives you an indicator that, hey, this is going well. Make sure you hit apply after you do that each time. That's usually one of the common mistakes, is that kids forget to hit apply after they want one of these constraints done. The next thing I want to do is make sure that the leg is placed in the corner. I'm going to click on the flush button right here, and I'm going to tell the program that I want this side of the leg to be even or flush with this side of the leg. And as you can see, when I click that, it moves the leg up. Hit apply. Next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that this side of the leg is flush with this side of the table. So I click here, and as you can see, you've got a nice uniform leg that's properly put in the corner of the table. Alright? Make sure you go back to mate and you do the process all over again to put the remaining legs on the table. I'll do that real quick. apply. F4 allows you to rotate the object. That's a nice little hint because sometimes you want to come over here and use the rotation tool. It's just easier to hold F4 down. Trust me. Apply. Back to mate. Almost done. Bear with me. Try to go as fast as I can. You don't want to hurry, but if you're good enough at this program, you'll get good enough to do this in a hurry. And that's my hope, is that everybody in this class gets to that point where they're accomplished enough to do such a thing. So, okay, almost done. One, and then last one. There you go. Last thing I want to do, rotate it around and see how it looks. Here's an isometric viewpoint of it. I'm going to go ahead and save my item. Here's save. Okay, I'm going to call it finished rectangular table. And that is the end of the rectangular one where we use the mate and the flush tool. I still would like to show you how to do the insert tool. So what I can do is open up a new assembly. Try and do that for you real quick. Okay, let me get some things in here. Now I'm not sure if this is, yep, this one's got holes in it. Okay, I'm going to place a circular leg. Peg leg, I think I called it. Alright, I'll just show you how to do that one time just to save you some time. I'm done. Okay, what you're going to do, and this is only for items when you're putting a circle into another circle. Alright, you're going to use the constrain tool just as before, but the difference this time is that you're going to click on insert right here. Alright, what you will do, it's very simple. You will just click one time on the outside of your cylinder, and then you will zoom in to make sure that you place the item on the bottom side of the hole. It would do no good to insert the leg at the top side of the hole because that's basically saying that the item is not inside. You want it in the bottom portion of the hole that was created. So here it is. Click, and then apply. And then if you have the other legs out here, you do the exact same thing. And that is how you use the insert button. Okay? Good luck. I'd like to see everybody practice this. Do the best you can. If you get stuck, please refer back to the video. Thank you.